Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be making a soft glam makeup look. There's cat hair on my camera. I just had to wash my beauty blenders because I do not want to start this video with dirty beauty blenders. But I want to do a quick disclaimer. Now, all of the products that you see me using, you do not have to use the exact products. Honestly, if you have anything that is similar or like to the products that I am using, definitely go ahead and follow along with this video. Okay, so I'm going to take off my makeup first because I totally forgot I'm wearing some mascara and eyeliner. I'm wearing eyebrow gel on my eyebrows, but I don't think that really matters because, okay, well, because we're doing soft glam, we're doing a natural glam, so mascara and eyeliner is off. I am wearing lip gloss, but I'm wearing a lip mask. But it looks like lip gloss. I'm going to tone my face. I am wearing like product on my face, like some skincare product. I'm gonna take it off with this toner because I feel like my face is still gross. I'm gonna use the Atlantic Nature Heart Leaf Calming Toner just to prep my skin, and then we're gonna go in with our products for our base. So I'm gonna do a little rant. I'm also gonna talk about some things about my life and stuff that I've been doing, well, me and my husband have been doing. So lately we've been watching Hell's Kitchen, and I'm watching it and I'm like, I could do that. No, you can't. Like, there's no way I would be able to function with somebody yelling at me to hurry up with the lamb chops. Like, I don't think, like, but I feel like everybody has that type of confidence in them that they're like, I could do that. And then at the end of the day, it's like, no, you couldn't. But Hell's Kitchen is so interesting. Honestly, listen, my husband says my cooking is good, but I don't know how good of a cook I am. And then another thing that's going on in my life is, look how dirty that is. I'm ashamed. Another thing in my life is I've been honestly taking off as a reseller. I've been doing really good, and I don't know if anybody else struggles with this, but I don't know why I sell more on the platform Vinted than I do Depop. Makes no sense. But honestly, no complaints. Now that our face is prepped and clean, my face feels clean, can totally tell a difference with using this toner. I'm gonna go ahead and use my favorite products that I like to use when prepping my skin. So this is the Thyme Serum. I got these as a gifted collab. I have another one too, but honestly, like, using these serums, guys, don't sleep on Korean skincare products, okay? Like, I know that was from a cotton pad. I've worked with a lot of Korean skincare brands, only because they're only because they are the only ones that ever reach out to me to use their products. Not complaining, because I keep those products and I actually use them because I don't want them to go to waste. And when I tell you my skin literally stays clear, it does. Other than, you know, obviously our typical women hormones, you know, I get some, you know, acne breakouts. But other than that, my Korean brands, my Korean products that I've gotten from Korean brands literally have held it down for me. We're gonna go in with the Glam Ski. This is a Miss Shea Glam Ski Skin Balm. This is from Stylevana. This came in a box, a welcome influencer box, along with this cute headband. And I've been using this on my skin as a base for my makeup. Amazing. I've honestly taken Instagram a lot more seriously lately. I have been trying to be an Instagram model. So I've been building up my Instagram. So a lot of these brands that I do work with or reach out to me, they want me to post their products on Instagram Reels. So I am trying to build up my Instagram because I want to be an Instagram model. So there are days where I will do a full face of makeup, put on a full outfit, take selfies in my room, post them, take off my makeup, and call it a day. And I have no issue with it. I love doing makeup. I love putting together outfits. If I could be a stylist, I would, but my client would have to have my style because I'm fully confident in styling myself because I know what I like. And this is why I don't think I'd be a good stylist, because I know what I like and I know what looks good on me. I don't know what looks good on others though. So anyways, moving on. Vitamin C booster shot. This is the Arincia booster shot. I like to put this under my eyes so I don't look dead inside. We're gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Halo Glow since we're going for a natural soft glam look. I'm using my brush on the back of my hand and I'm just tapping that in there. Now I realize this is not really exactly my skin tone, but I don't mind a little tan in the face. And also there's nothing wrong with bringing that down to your neck so it doesn't look too crazy. That is nice and laid on our skin. I kind of just take whatever excess is on the back of my hand and take my beauty blender, take the rest of that off, put it on my skin, take my beauty blender and just blend out what's there. But I made my personal Instagram my professional one. I kind of don't regret it. There's a part of me that does, but even when my Instagram, when my personal Instagram was my personal Instagram, if that makes sense, I wasn't posting on it. I would only post on it when I post on it every once in a while, you know, like for like a fancy dinner occasion me and my husband would have. So it was like, you know, and I feel like my Facebook is more of my personal anything than anything, because I feel like Facebook just has that label where it's like literally meant for friends and family, and that's that. So my Facebook is definitely my personal, for sure. Seen this blush technique, it's the Painted by Esther. I've been using it ever since. I'm being so honest. Like, I've literally been using it ever since. I love Painted by Esther's method. It's amazing. Should I bronze first? I should probably bronze first. We're gonna bronze first. Okay, I was just kidding, LOL. Take your cream bronzer. I am using the Too Faced in the shade Chocolate Scuffle. It literally smells like Hershey's. I've honestly just been applying it directly to my face. I know in previous videos I've been like, I will literally be like, no, I apply it on a brush and then I apply it to my skin. Sometimes I'll apply it to my face. I literally do either or. Oh my god, is this the right brush? I just used my powder brush. Okay, get a brush like this. It'll be kind of like angled like this, and then I just buff that out. But honestly, use as much bronzer as you want. I know there's a lot of girlies out there who want to be bronzed like a glazed donut. I have never used cream bronzer before. This Too Faced one is my first cream bronzer ever. Okay, like ever. Like, when I tell you I was a powdered bronzer till I die. But I kind of just, I switched. Okay, I switched. Your beauty blender, blend all of that out. I kind of just use whatever is here like as my base. If I need to add more bronzer, I will, but I'll add a little bit more. But I also have to take into account that I literally use, I still use powdered bronzer to set this, but I just don't use it by itself anymore, if that makes sense. Now we are going to use our blush. So this is kind of a small brand, and I reached out to them and I was like, hey, I would love to do a collab. You guys send me your blushes, you guys send me, you know, some of your products, and I will post a video on it. And boom, we were successful. I did do a video of this on my TikTok video. Here's a video of me using the blush. Go follow my TikTok if you haven't. But this blush, girl, it's like rare beauty. But they're a small business. Not only that, this blush is also, first of all, extremely pigmented, but it is a lip stain too. So it's a 2-in-1 combo. It's like a, you know those like shampoos where it's like 3-in-1? It's literally what this is, except it's blush and lip stain. Like I said, I love this blush. It is so amazing. It's easy to blend out. I am gonna blend that out with I call this my blush beauty blender. I specifically use this one for my blush because it stains. So, and then if I need to add more, I will. I'm going to add a little bit more. I mean, guys, and I love supporting small businesses. I've used this before and took selfies in it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I love using this blush. This blush is amazing. Not sponsored, by the way. Now, we are going to use our concealer. Ever since I started doing these steps and methods, my makeup game has literally changed. But we're going to do our concealer now, and I kind of just put it right there. I feel like it's like in the center of my face, like boom, right there. If I add a little bit more, I will. Put on my chin, put it here, put it here, and then sometimes I will put it also here. I'm using the Neutrogena concealer because I know Shelby Ann used this, but I did upgrade to the Hourglass one. This is in the shade, girl, I don't know actually. I don't know what shade this is in. Oh, what's at the top? This is in the shade Ivory Light 01. This concealer is really good. And I'm taking my concealer brush. I got this on Amazon. Amazing. And I'm going to blend out what is there, here, boom, boom, boom. Like I said, we're keeping this very soft glam. There honestly hasn't been nothing else really in my life going on. I can't wait to fall decorate. I can't wait for fall. 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 I am going to also do a fall decorating haul spree video of me decorating my house. So I blend out my concealer where the blush was placed. Now the Painted by Esther method is to literally, I also put the concealer on my eyelids for eyeshadow. For a base for eyeshadow, that is. The Painted by Esther method is to have the concealer clean up your blush. Blending that out just at the bottom. Just at the bottom, right here. Do not blend up here yet. Don't do it. Like blend at the bottom into your blush. Slide. And then I kind of just use my foundation brush that I used. I'm gonna just blend this in. You can use your beauty blender. You don't have to really use what I'm using. I just like to use this because it's better. Now we are going to set our under eyes. Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade Translucent. Beauty blender. I like using beauty blender for my pressed powder, take it in the back of my hand, take the excess off, put it under my eye and where the concealer is to lock that concealer in place and so that concealer doesn't move. So I'm kind of putting it where I put all my concealer. I mean, the difference is immaculate. Putting it under here as well. Putting it where I smile and talk a lot. And also I'll mention you're set, locked in, ready. Now we're gonna set more. We don't want our makeup to move. Like that's literally what we don't want.
Fenty Beauty in the shade Lavender.
I literally remember the day I got this. I actually walked in the store with the intention not to buy anything. And I was like, wait, like I want a good setting powder to not make my under eyes crease. Asked the Sephora employee. I was like, hey, like I want a good setting powder to not make my under eyes crease. And I was like, which one are you wearing? And she was like, oh, I'm wearing the Fenty Beauty one in the shade Lavender. And she was like, it doesn't leave, she was like, don't worry, like it doesn't leave like a tint under your eyes. Sold. That lady should be a car saleswoman, honestly. I was sold. I was like, and I've used it ever since, dude. I've got this so long ago. Look how much powder I have. Like, and I mean a long time ago. Like, honestly, I could say I got this in, I would say like 2023 I got this. And she's lasted me ever since. Is it giving Vogue? Anyways, so I kind of just let that sit on my face. And now we are going to, I'm going to go in with my powdered bronzer to set my bronzer and to bring it back to life. Bring me to life, Evanescence. Also, so I'm using the Hoola Benefit Mini Bronzer. I love this bronzer. She's so cute. Take my fluffy brush, dip, and just put it where my bronzer originally was. That bronzer here. And I like to burn my bronzer. I learned this from somebody. I can't remember who I learned this from, but if you just put your bronzer right here alongside the blush, slide. Do the same on the other side. Kind of tap and swipe. Our beauty blender, blend everything and anything that we have. We're gonna do some eyeshadow. And like I said, this is soft glam, okay? So for my soft glam girlies, I know we like to do a one shade eyeshadow. We're gonna do a one shade eyeshadow. So I'm using the Bon Dior Nior Color Pop palette. And we're just gonna find, we're gonna do this shade right here. This is in the shade Smoke Sheets. And I'm just gonna grab a regular eyeshadow brush. You can use any one. And I'm going to put this on just right there. That's all we need. I'm just putting it right here on the edge, in my crease a little bit. I'm gonna add some shimmer. This is Good Night. I use my finger for my shimmer. Holy mackerel, okay. I'm just going to put that on my lid. Going to go back in with my eyeshadow. Sorry, I just like had to focus for a second, but I added more of my eyeshadow just to blend alongside the shimmer because it's soft glam, but it's still glam. Like, I feel like this would be a perfect everyday look. You know, just kind of like, hey, like I'm here for work. To now dust off whatever powder we got going on. Take our setting powder off. Now we're going to set our blush, our liquid blush that we have. And this is the Ofra. Oprah Winfrey? The Ofra. Oh, Midi Palette Blossom Brush. Well, that's embarrassing. I literally said Oprah. Well, it says Ofra, but it's not Oprah Winfrey. And we're gonna go in with this shade. Usually I use like a crazy pink because I love blush. I'm a blush girly now. Just go with my blush brush. Try saying that 3 times fast. And I'm going to put it where my liquid blush is. We don't want to put too much. Now I love a good highlight, so I'm gonna use this highlighter that's in there. Look how beautiful this highlighter is. It's absolutely my favorite highlighter ever. And I kind of put it there. Gorge. Put it. Stunning. I also forgot to put bronzer on my face. Put some eyeliner on my face. I forgot to put bronzer on my face. I forgot to put bronzer on my nose. So I kind of pinched the bronzer brush like this, like a fan. And I just back and forth on my nose. Now, if you do nose contour, girl, go for it. Last but not least, mascara. And I just curl my lashes and I bring it up like this. Can you see? Oh my god, I just almost ripped my eyelid open. So I got this little sample from Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. This is the Firework mascara. I used it once for a video. Girl, she looks amazing, honestly. So I kind of just, you know, this is a soft glam, very natural. Look at that difference. Amazing. Now we are going to do our lip combo. I've been really obsessed with Ariana Grande's lip combo. Also because I love her. But her lip combo on stage is lethal. And surprise, surprise. It's literally her own products. Like the lip glosses she's been using on stage, it's her products. I remember in my video I talked about it, but we're going to do a lip combo. So we're gonna do something subtle. We don't want to do something too in your face. So I love to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This is in the shade Lip Cheat, and this is probably my most natural lip liner that I own, because I own some that contour my lips to make my lips look bigger. Isn't she so cute? And it's very natural looking too. It's nothing too in your face. And we're going to pair that with a lip gloss. This is the Free. This is a lip gloss. This is the Glow Smoothie Lip Tinted Balm. I did a video on these products on my TikTok page. Here's the video. We're gonna use this. I love this lip gloss. It's super cute. And it's such a pretty color too. Concludes this soft glam look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see more makeup videos. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and make sure you like and subscribe. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!